students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision YouTube channel of Kottayam Don Bosco College. I am Raniar, faculty member of PG Department of English. This time I am here with the paper European Fiction, which is the elective paper for MA English Semester 3 students under Kerala University. In today's video lecture, I am discussing the critical analysis of the novel The Piano Teacher, written by Elfriede Jelinek. Before that, I would like to remind you about the novel. This novel is originally written in Austrian language under the title Klavierspielerin. That is, it is translated by Joachim Nigroschel. This novel was first published in 1983. So it is considered as the semi-autobiographical psycho-sexual masterpiece of Elfriede Jelinek. It discusses the theme of repression and sadomasochism. And in the same class, in the previous class itself, I had mentioned the two major characters in this novel, Erika Kohut and Walter Kilmer. Erika Kohut, she is the protagonist of the novel. She is a 40-year-old sexually and emotionally repressed piano teacher. And when it comes to Walter Kilmer, he is the hero of the novel. He is a 17-year-old engineering student, and as the novel progresses, he became the student of Erika Kohut. So these two are the major characters of this novel. So today let me begin with the critical analysis of the novel. The novel Piano Teacher is a psychoanalytical tale of a piano teacher named Erika Kohut. She is emotionally and sexually repressed under her domineering mother and seeks salvation in a sadomasochistic relationship. The novel Piano Teacher, it actually discusses the themes of repression and sadomasochism. So I hope you know what is the term sadomasochism suggests. It is the psychological tendency or sexual practice characterized by both sadism and masochism. Then, what is this masochism? Sadism, definitely you know what is sadism. Then what is this masochism? Masochism is the sexual gratification from the infliction of physical pain or humiliation either on another person or on himself or herself. So here, the protagonist of the novel, Erika Kohut, she is a character. She is a character with the features of this sadomasochism. Another important thing is when we go through the novel, we can see the relationship between Erika and her mother, which provides a representation of power with various dynamics. Actually, the traditional mother-daughter roles do not exist in this novel. After the death of her father, Erika's mother has adopted and internalized the male position of power. Erika was a woman who failed to fulfill her sexuality or femininity. So, this particular novel provides a representation of power with various dynamics. Another type of power representation is in the characters Erika and her mother. Both of them possess power. Erika demonstrates physical power over her mother. So in the novel, I had mentioned some of the examples which suggest the physical power of Erika. That is, Erika sometimes used to tear out her mother's hair when they make quarrels, and also pushing her. So that is why I told you Erika demonstrates physical power. And when it comes to her mother demonstrates emotional and psychological power over Erika. So by using this psychological and emotional tool, she seduces Erika sometimes. And this Erika has only a limited connection with her physical and sexual self. She is constantly over-controlled by her mother. And she tries to establish some connection with her identity. She makes trips to peep shows and parks to watch intercourses or porn movies. And Erika is a voyeur. So voyeurism is the practice of gaining sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sex. So we can say that sometimes to a certain extent in this particular novel, Alfred Jelinek presented the character Erika Kohut as a voyeur. Then, another important thing is sadomasochistic nature of Erika. It is part of the self-destructiveness in her relationship with mother and also the student Walter Clemmer. We can see this. Erika, as a reflection of her authority as Walter's piano teacher, seeks to maintain power and control over the relationship. So that is why she shows the letter of her sexual wishes. So by showing that letter of her sexual wishes, he is actually controlling this Walter Clemmer. Then, violence and sexuality are the two themes effectively presented in this novel. Erika's sexual nature has been violently repressed and it comes out in various sexual perversions. And the novel also plays on the dualism of repression and domination, repulsion and compulsion. Though there is the exquisitely dark central relationship in which men and parents subjugate women. And another thing is, the novelist uses musicality to underscore the perversing nature or the perversity of Erika Kohut, who is a piano teacher. Erika's failure as a pianist is a sign of her perversion. In short, we can say that the novel is a shocking history of sexual repression, self-mutilation, and morbid erotic obsession. So, it is a violent in its form, and also an anonymous, omniscient narrator preventing characters from speaking for themselves, their thoughts, feelings, actions, and words constrained by a faceless, nameless authority. The violence in Jelinek's prose narrative is explicit. The piano teacher opens up a space for more personal, idiosyncratic narratives of Western art, music, and culture. Okay, my dear students, with this I am completing today's class. I hope you understood so far. Please do the homework and send me through WhatsApp. Thank you. Have a nice time.